friends, welcome to another video tutorial produced by Stamping with Judy. As you can see, this is my website address, and if you have any questions or need to reach me, you can find the information on my website. Today we're going to make this beautiful watercolor card. I'm calling this using Stampin' Up! Markers to achieve a watercolor look. Many people feel that they have to buy expensive markers such as the Copic brand to achieve the watercolor look, and I'm going to show you today how you don't need to do that. The basic card is confetti cream and pear pizzazz that has been textured with an embossing folder, and you can use any pattern you like. And then we're rounding the corners with a corner rounder to match the rounded corners of the top note die. This is one of the older versions of Stampin' Up's corner rounders. The new version are flat punches. So to achieve that watercolor look, you have to start with watercolor paper. And I recommend that you use the black StazOn stamp pad because it's color fast. So when you add water to your image, the black won't run. There, we got a really good image on that. So you just let that dry for just a couple seconds. And for this project, I recommend that you color one petal at a time. So we're going to use a red marker and a blender pen and an agua pen. And we're going to do the whole thing with those tools. To begin, you pick the petal you wish to work on, have your agua pen filled with water, and then add a coat of water to the petal. And while it's still wet, come in with your marker and put a dark line here, and then come in with your blender pen and drag this color into the rest of the water and finish coloring your petal. Now, if it's not spreading out enough, add a little bit more water, and you just keep going back and forth until you have the look you want. And you don't want to brush too hard because you know watercolor paper is porous. I like to leave a little bit of white on the tip of the petal, and at the class that I did this in, we used a white watercolor marker and actually added white to the edge of the petal there. So we'll do one more, and let's make sure we get a lot of water on this one, and we'll show you how much difference it makes when you actually do put a lot of water. See, there's a lot there now, and it actually ran over into the other petal. So you put your red in here, and I like the darker color on the inside of the petal and lighter as you're going out. Now see how much difference the amount of water made? Now when this dries, it's actually going to dry really pretty. And that's the basic step, and you just go around each petal, put your water in there, put your color in there, and you can see how one marker gives you all the shading that you need. And you just drag that color down into the rest of the petal. You can go back and you can even add a little bit more color and drag it down again. So that's the trick. When you're done, you get the and your image is dry, you get this beautiful watercolor look with an inexpensive set of markers, and they come in all the colors to match our cardstock and our ribbons. This, you finish your layer, you die cut your top note die and sponge it with a sponge and the real red ink. Cut your flowers out, back them with dimensionals, and use a bone folder to curl the leaves a little bit so that you have some dimensional. The ribbon is put on before you glue the top note down, and you need a good probably 25-inch piece of ribbon to do that. And this is the Pear Pizzazz seam binding ribbon, one of my favorites. And that should do it. I didn't put anything on the inside of this card for the class. You can do any sentiment that you like. I mean, wouldn't this be a gorgeous Mother's Day card? So that's it for today, and I look forward to stamping with you again.